What is your favorite memory of Mr. Simmons?
My favorite memory was from my freshman year when we decided that we needed to replace the drinking fountains with chocolate milk fountains. And we designed a whole plan for it.
One time, I stole a library book from Mr. Simmons about classics. I don't know if he liked it, but I did.
My favorite memory of Mr. Simmons was the Christmas video that he showed us of, I can't remember what song it was, but Oh Holy Night. And I literally showed everybody that I'm related to that video, and it brought us together.
1066. Urban Invasion.
My favorite memory of Mr. Simmons is just how he always comes to open gym with us when he can and bullies us around and messes with us like we're little girls. It's always super fun.
My favorite memory of Simmons is probably just the random time when he decided to go on Google Maps during Latin class and show us his old high school romance spots.
My favorite memory from Mr. Simmons is during the Lupercalia on Valentine's Day when we whipped all of this year's children and probably scarred them.
One of my favorite memories of Mr. Simmons is I changed in the bathroom, our faculty bathroom one time. I left my clothes in there. I was still in my office and he opened the door and had all of my clothes on and actually looked better in them than I did.
My favorite memory of Mr. Simmons is that one time when I was cleaning my locker because I left a sandwich in there and he came by and he smelled it and he was like, "Oh, that's nasty."
When you gave me the Norton Classical Anthology and you wrote in it, "Sapiens, I'm proud of you." That was easily made me decide to be, one of the best people I could be, and I want to thank you for that.
Memory of Mr. Simmons, two actually. One, a Quidditch game, scored a goal or points, whatever it's called in Quidditch, jumping through the hoop and did like a flip through the hoop. And then the other would be at the high school girls soccer semifinals this year at Jordan High School when they won the game, and just seeing him sprint out onto the field after Sammy Winley had scored the winning goal, and just the pure joy and that the team was feeling and that he was probably feeling as a coach.
I have to say one of my favorite memories is when we watched a video of him failing to water ski.
Favorite memory with Mr. Simmons is when he took us to Costa Vida because we beat him in the thing, yeah.
Favorite experience with Mr. Simmons was during freshman year when I started on the basketball team, how he would always ask me how it was going, and he just always showed that he cared about us as students and like what was going on with our personal lives, and he wasn't just there to like teach us and give us some material. He was always just caring and asking about our lives.
When I broke his nose and he popped it back into place right then, and that was really nasty.
I think about my sophomore year or maybe my freshman year. We were sprinting around the track and it was a cold day, so he had his hood up and I was right alongside with him, and when I looked to my right to watch him, all I could see was his nose sticking out of his hoodie, and that's it.
When I got stuck in an elevator, Mr. Simmons was there to get me out.
Mr. Simmons is a super cool guy. He always runs open gym for us, if Coach Norris and Coach Otavi can, and it's really a blast having him around and how he helps the school so much by running our soccer team, and thank you, Coach Simmons.
My favorite memory of Mr. Simmons was when we were on the ferry and we were playing card games on our way to Italy.
Mr. Simmons has scarred me for the rest of my life because of his 1066 song.
Okay, so my favorite memory was when he showed us the Oh Holy Night video. Favorite memory of Mr. Simmons probably is, okay, so I was in his freshman year Socratic class, which was like super fun. And we had a lot of good discussions. And one time, I don't think you remember this, but one time I was like taking notes, and I think it was about like forgiveness or something. And I took notes and he like kept them. And one time this year, he like comes up to me and he was like, "Do you remember this?" And he like holds out like this diagram like I had drawn like from freshman year. He's like, "I've kept this on my wall like ever since freshman year," and like it just like that was just so meaningful to me, even though it's just like a little thing that he really does care about his students, and he like remembers things about you, and like he watches you grow and progress over the years, and I just think that's really cool.
The thing I love most about Mr. Simmons' class is how applicable the information is to my everyday life.
Hello. Favorite thing about Mr. Simmons is that he can teach us stuff but still have fun with us. It's how awkward he can be, but still like not awkward.
His nose.
He taught stuff that we would be interested in and like in a way that we would be interested.
The thing that I like most about Mr. Simmons is that he's a teacher that makes me feel academically proud of myself.
It's how caring and loving he is towards everyone, and he's always just like willing to like lend an ear to listen.
But he's more than just a teacher. He's like a mentor and a friend to all his students. Like people can come to him with anything. Like it doesn't even have to be related to the class like a typical teacher. He'll just be willing to help them in like any area of their life, and I just really admire that about him.
My favorite thing about him is that he lets me beat him up and steal all his food, and he still is fine with that.
My favorite thing about him is that he's super loyal to his players and his students, and we all get along with him, and he was always there to be our best friend, to be our coach, and be our mentor, and whatever else we need him to be.
My favorite thing about Mr. Simmons is all his dating advice.
That you're funny and you told us a lot of stories.
The thing I like most about Mr. Simmons' class is, even though he doesn't do as much homework, I learn a lot. And I like how he has a nice mix of fun and seriousness to his class.
The best thing about Mr. Simmons is that he's so willing to engage with anybody. He's really easy to talk to, and so probably the most memorable times that I've had at this school is just after school being able to talk over things, whether it's school or literature or future.
What I like most about him is that he gives the freshman boys advice because they need help.
He feels comfortable enough, and we feel comfortable enough for him to make fun of us.
Mr. Simmons, I'm scared of you.
What are you supposed to do with this information?
Yeah, do this.
What are you supposed to do with this information? What are we supposed to do with this information?
I like that.